I would like, if I may, to take the...
Alrighty, we are going to get ready and start our day. It is hot and muggy already. It's only 8:30 and it is nasty sticky. But we're going to run. We're going to see what's going on. I got something on my mind that I'd like to talk about again. I have talked about it and mentioned it before in one of my early on story times, basically a rant. But we're going to cover it again. But let's see if she'll get going. Let's ride. These individuals, I've made mention in one of my videos before, quite a while back, about road debris, about individuals cleaning their yards or whatever and just throwing it out on the road, or they'll mow their grass and just blow it out onto the road, cause really havoc for motorcyclists. You've only got a 1-inch patch, I mean a very, very small 1-inch patch making contact to the ground on most times if you're up to speed. And that doesn't allow for superior traction in wet and or slippery and or with a 1/2 inch to 1 inch of damp, moist, or even dry grass like is alongside the road here now. But there was an individual that lived out on the road and out on the off of one of the side roads. Now, it wasn't a road where you would go over 35 miles an hour. See this sign here? See this sign right here? Okay, so you see that sign right there. This is going to become extremely ironic here in a moment. All right? So with that sign there being remembered, there's an individual that lived out on the road, and it was in a just before an intersection on a slight curve. So it had a slight curve, and then it straightened out just a moment and had an intersection. So in that curve, you would not only, you'd be doing still a few miles an hour, but you would also be under braking. Individual lived on this property, and he let his grass, and this is just recently. This is just in the last few days, and he let his grass get extremely long in between cuttings. Always does. I mean, you could bale it, okay? I mean, not quite like Muzzle Mike wants to bale his, but you could bale it. So, all right, so you see this yard over here. See how they let that get so long? And now they've got all that row and row and row. I mean, when I was a kid, we'd bale that. That would be Timothy for a while. So he let it get really long, and he would do it just like that, leave it in rows, and then he would come back and blow it out into that bend in the road just before a stop sign. All right, here's the ironic, the stupid. I mean, it's just stupid that the people come out there, you can't stop. Even cars would have trouble coming out there. I noticed it the most when I was coming by one day in the truck, and the truck, large truck, heavy vehicle, big wide tires, and I hit that grass, and the ABS just went crazy trying to stop the truck in that grass at the bend just before the stop sign. And I mean, come on, people. I mean, here's the severely ironic part to that. As I was going by and he finished mowing the grass, he got off from his lawnmower, walked over to a tree where there was a sign leaning up, walked back to the side yard where the road was. And you remember that sign, look out for motorcycles, be aware? He put that sign right down, right next to, in his yard, right next to that big pile of debris that he just blew out into the road. To me, that is the irony of that entire situation. I didn't have the camera on at that time. I had it with me, but I didn't have it on at that time to do it, and I didn't go back to get the picture. But it was that sign that he placed out there after the deed that he'd done to actually murder someone. Again, ravings of a mad gopher. But does anybody else find that ironic? Does anybody else see the stupidity in this? This guy's a rider, casual, but he puts the sign out thinking he's doing some big benefit. His part to help all the other riders and people out there that commute on two wheels. But yet he is the cause of possible murder. Anyway, I just wanted to say that again. I don't know whether he watches my channel or not. Don't care, but I really needed to say that. So we're here. We made it in. No big slips and slides. And the gopher, she is a running. So I'm happy for that. But I'm going to go in here and I'm going to do my thing. You all take care of each other. Do your thing. See ya. And think about what you're doing. Just think about what you're doing. See ya.
Damn, that was annoying.
I don't get what you